Since you think so highly of yourself, you finish these. If I don't get this to the CEO in time, you can say goodbye to your job.
Rachel Harris had just joined Sterling Corporation as its new accountant. Her direct supervisor was Tracy, the head of the department. Tracy's management style had created a tense and toxic work environment. Rachel had arrived at the worst possible time. The company's new CEO, Cassandra Sterling, was set to take over in just 1 week and wanted a full set of financial reports waiting on her desk. As pressure from the CEO's office mounted, Tracy became even harder to work with. Rachel watched in silence. She observed Tracy carefully, taking note of every outburst, every insult, and every unreasonable demand.
I need those reports finished before the weekends. I have to review them before that stupid CEO sees them. Stupid CEO? Do you have a problem with that? You called the CEO stupid. She only got the job because her father is the chairman. She was voted in by the board.
Tracy hadn't forgotten how Rachel called her out for calling the CEO stupid. The embarrassment burned long after the incident. So the next morning, she stormed over to Rachel's desk and dropped a massive stack of financial reports in front of her.
Since you think so highly of yourself, you finish these. If I don't get this to the CEO in time, you can say goodbye to your job.
The office was dark and nearly empty. Alone beneath the glow of her desk lamp, Rachel Harris studied the reports one by one. She had stayed late, not because Tracy demanded it. She stayed because she wanted to understand the company.
Are you new here?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm the new employee.
Rachel immediately recognized the man standing beside her. He was Chris Reinhardt, the young vice president of finance at Sterling Corporation. She had seen his photographs before, but in person, he was even more handsome. To her surprise, he was also incredibly approachable. "You don't have to call me sir," he said with a friendly smile. "Just call me Chris." Then he glanced at the clock. "Why don't you go home? It's getting late. Whatever you're working on can wait until tomorrow." Rachel almost told him about the mountain of reports Tracy had demanded. But she decided against it. When she finally packed up, Chris offered to drive her home. She politely declined, explaining that she had her own car. Still, he waited for her. Together, they walked to the parking lot, exchanged goodnights, and went their separate ways. Rachel assumed that would be the end of it. But the very next night, she saw him again.
You're working late again?
Tracy wants me to finish these reports. The CEO wants them next week.
And she's making you work alone? Let me help you.
You don't have to. I can do this.
I insist.
Rachel and Chris sat side by side, surrounded by stacks of documents and the soft glow of computer screens. They worked in silence, but it was a comfortable silence, the kind that needed no words. Rachel reviewed the reports one by one while Chris followed along on the monitor, their focus fixed on the task before them. Yet somehow, amid the pressure and endless paperwork, there was a quiet warmth between them. And without either of them realizing it, the long hours they spent working together were bringing them closer with every passing moment. The night stretched on for hours, but neither Rachel nor Chris seemed eager to leave. They worked side by side, determined to finish every report before dawn. The office grew quieter. The distance between them grew smaller. By the time the last report was complete, exhaustion had given way to something neither of them could quite name. Chris looked at her and smiled. "We survived," he joked. "How about dinner?" Rachel's pulse quickened. It was a simple invitation. But somehow, it felt like the beginning of something more. With a smile, she accepted.
So, what did you do to cross Tracy?
She called the CEO stupid. I called her out. Do you think the new CEO deserves her position?
The board voted her in. She deserves it. I'm excited to meet her and work with her.
For weeks, Rachel Harris had quietly watched. She listened to the complaints no manager ever heard. She witnessed the pressure, the politics, and the toxic culture hidden behind polished office doors. No one paid much attention to the new accountant. No one questioned why she stayed late, never arguing, never complaining. No one wondered why she seemed more interested in understanding the company than simply doing her job. Because Rachel Harris was never just an accountant. Rachel Harris was Cassandra R.H. Sterling, the new CEO. Before taking control of Sterling Corporation, she had chosen to walk among its employees, not from the executive suite, but from the ground floor. She wanted to see the company with her own eyes. To learn how people were treated. To discover what was broken. And now, she knew exactly where to begin.
What are you doing here? Get out! The CEO wants to see me.
I know, that's why I'm here. I'm Cassandra Sterling.
Cassandra Sterling? The CEO? You must be joking.
I am Cassandra R.H. Sterling. R.H. stands for Rachel Harris. Sit down, Tracy. I was just under so much pressure. Your arrogance and your lack of respect have no place in this company.
The department will fall apart without me.
Your staff had been doing all the work, not you. You're fired, Tracy. Immediately. HR will finalize your paperwork.
I thought I had dinner with a subordinate. Turns out it was my boss.
I appreciated that you treated me as an equal, rather than someone beneath you.
I actually have a problem now.
About work?
When I thought you were my subordinate, I couldn't ask you out. That would be inappropriate. Now that you're my boss, is it still inappropriate?
Are you asking me out on a date?
Would you accept?
I would. I would love to go out with you.